So I found myself in an interesting situation. I needed an odd RV accessory for the RV, and so I went to an RV dealership and they didn't have the part. So I went to the parts department in the RV dealership and asked if they would be able to order it because we were traveling and we weren't able to order that part at that time. She just looked at me and said, "You could just order that part." And I thought, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to order the part from you. Well, she didn't end up ordering the part and they didn't want to do any business, so I left, and so today I have 5 places that do an excellent job at selling RV accessories at a good price with good service and perks to come along with it. Definitely places that I have found that it's worth giving my business to. How's it going? I'm Jared Gillis. Welcome to another All About RVs. Today, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite places, I think the best places to be able to find RV gear and supplies. And each one of these places that I'm going to be talking about will have something different to offer. It might be technical support or discounts or hard to find products or just the ease of being able to order them and have them sent to your house. So today I'm going to talk to you about the best places, my favorite places to be able to find these products. Now I'll put a link down in the description to everything that we talk about today. We even have a link down in there to our Amazon store that has so many of the products that we love, but these places go much farther beyond that. So the first one on our list is going to be eTrailer. I like them because they have good information and oftentimes good prices. When I was getting the AC for our last RV, they had the best price out there for getting the AC on our RV. And when it was shipped, we had an issue with the AC shroud because it got damaged during shipping, and they were on it so quick. So every time I've bought something from eTrailer, it's been a great experience. We even had to replace some of the wheels on our last RV, and they were the only place that we could find to be able to get the wheels quickly. So they've been an excellent resource for us for some of those harder to find things that are out there sometimes and have competitive prices. They also have a pretty good selection on there of stuff, but if you're in the market for a hitch or a bike rack or something like that, it's a great resource to have. So when we were trying to get a hitch, the hitch that we now have in the bed of our truck for towing our fifth wheel, I went to an RV dealership to get some information to get a price on it, and they said that that hitch would not work for our truck. They tried to sell me a slider hitch for our 8-foot bed, which is just ridiculous. So having a place that you can actually call and get some information and find the right product and for a good price, that's a great resource to have. Now the next one on our list is RV Solar Connection. This one's fantastic for a bunch of reasons. Number one, it has some of the best products that I think are out there. Victron is my absolute favorite, whether you're doing a battery monitor or an inverter or a solar charge controller. I just love their products. We use them 24 hours a day for years on end, and they work very well. And one of the things about getting it from RV Solar Connection is they have a couple of services to offer too. So they'll help you design the system, give you like a half-hour consultation to make sure you're getting the gear and the products that you're wanting for your RV to achieve what you're wanting to. And then they also provide tech support. So when you're setting it up, if you're nervous about how to set up the charging profile for the batteries or just any of the other settings in there, because they are a little bit technical to set up, so having that tech support to be able to back you up as you're installing that equipment is going to be possibly that missing piece of the puzzle to help you dive into what you've wanted to do and what you wanted to build on your RV. So having that resource to make sure you're getting the right gear and installing it properly is going to be fantastic. And the prices are really good. So I did get to talk to Kaza. I actually called him and to test to see how good the tech support or the information before the sale would be. And so I was asking questions that I already knew, and he knew his Victron stuff. He obviously does because he's out there teaching and training people per Victron to be able to install the equipment. Victron trained him to go out and train other people. So great resource. So the first time I called him and I was asking those questions, I wasn't letting on to who I was or what I was doing, but then I called him back and he was fantastic. Great guy. And he actually gave me a discount code that I can pass on to you guys. So if you put in All About RVs 5, you'll save 5% off of your order. So good price already, a discount with tech service. I think that's a winning combination right there. Now the next one has some similar characteristics. They have a niche that they fit well in. They serve the RV community well by providing information at a good price for the products that they are providing. So that's Techno Rv. So if you're looking for RV GPS or a tire monitor monitor system or a suction cup holder to be able to mount your antenna outside for your signal cell booster, this is where you would want to find those products. And I've used their resources before, being able to set up a tire monitor system on somebody else's RV of a monitor system that I haven't dealt with before. It was great being able to go through his tutorials step by step of how to sync those tire monitor sensors into the system and get it up and going. It took no time at all. So again, here I'm able to save you 5%. So if you put in that All About RVs 5, it'll save you 5% on anything that you order from them. But they are a good resource that have put out good information and good products and willing to back up those products also and help you out with that information. So again, that's just a great combination. Now, the next one on our list is Dyersonline.com, and they have all kinds of stuff for your RV. This one is fantastic because they carry so much on their website. Oftentimes, some of those really hard things to find. Sometimes if you have a control board go out or something that you need to fix on your fridge or a different device where you need to swap it out to get your water heater back up and going, they will oftentimes have that part, and it's easier to get it through them than it is through the actual manufacturer or through a dealership or anything like that. They are great at having those types of things and getting them to you. And so oftentimes if you have something like a water heater that goes out on the road and you need a control board for it, that's something that you need to get quickly. And the great thing is, because they're a small business, is you can call them, you can talk to them, and you can try and get that part while you're on the road. So you don't have to wait till you get home and not have your fridge working or have something else broken. They're great at trying to hit you on the road with that package, which is a fantastic service. Sometimes it's hard to get that at other places that you purchase things, but having that personal touch of being able to get something on the road is a great resource for RVers. Now, I don't have any affiliation with them, so I don't have a discount code to be able to pass along to you, but I did get to meet the family last time we were in Arizona, and they're just a great family that owns and operates this business. And in the past, when we've had to order product and we needed it on the road, they've done a fantastic job getting it to us. So it's just a good resource that we have used for being able to get that RV product and gear for a wide variety of things that they carry. Now, the last one on our list is going to be Amazon, because they have so much RVing gear and so much other stuff on there too that sometimes we'll have that crossover into RVing, but we have a whole Amazon page so that you can go through there and see the gear that we have used, the gear that we like, and what we enjoy for RVing, whether it's the tank treatment that we like to use or the generator that we have. And that's all on that Amazon page there. So there'll be a link down in the description to all the places that we talked about, but to our Amazon store too. We've also been able to get product while we're traveling too this way. Sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult, but if you need something sent to a locker, you could have something sent to an Amazon locker. You don't have to worry about bothering the RV park, or if you're staying at a state park or you're boondocking, you may not be able to get those things while you're on the road. But if you're on those longer trips, those Amazon lockers can come in really handy. So each one of these sites kind of have their own strength of why you would get a product from each of those, and they stand out in their own way. So a great resource for RVers. So I think that's going to do it for today. I hope this video helps you guys find the products that you're looking for and help you find the best price with the best service for what you want to do. So I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos about RVing, hit that subscribe button. And if we don't see you on the road, hopefully we will see you next video.